News 46 is brought to you by Golden Casino Group, where you'll always find great fun, good food, and fantastic entertainment, all at Gold Town, Lakeside, and the Pahrump Nugget. News is also brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Call 727-9900 today for your free consultation. If you need a lawyer, you need Nelson.
Tonight on News 46, the Nye County School District holds a press conference.
Fidelis Church is getting ready for Easter Sunday.
And Nathan Allison Hospice hosts a butterfly release. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Deanna O'Donnell and Eunette Gentry. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
Good evening. It's Thursday, April 13th, 2017. I'm Deanna O'Donnell.
And I'm Eunette Gentry for News 46.
The United States today dropped the most powerful non-nuclear bomb in its military arsenal for the first time in history. President Donald Trump declined to say whether he personally signed off on the use of the GBU-43/B MOAB, also known as the mother of all bombs, in a strike on ISIS militants in Afghanistan. Trump said when asked whether he authorized the strike, he said, "We have given the military total authorization, and that's what they're doing." The White House was informed of the plan before the MC-130 aircraft delivered its 21,600-pound payload. The bombing in Afghanistan comes a week after Trump authorized a U.S. missile strike against a Syrian government airbase. White House Press Secretary Sean Spicer said the strike took place targeting a system of tunnels and caves that ISIS fighters used to move around freely.
The passenger forcefully removed from a United Airlines flight this week has a significant concussion, broken teeth, and a broken nose. 69-year-old physician David Dow will need reconstructive surgery and has injuries to his sinuses following very public, forcible disembarking on a flight by 3 security agents who smashed his face into an armrest while removing him from a plane to make room for airline staff. His attorney said he will be filing a lawsuit against the airline. The attorney further said that Dow had conveyed to him that being dragged down the aisle was even more horrifying and harrowing than what he had experienced in Vietnam when he was on a boat after the 1975 fall of Saigon. Dow has no interest in ever seeing an airplane again and says he'll likely take a car home to Kentucky after being released from the hospital. As millions saw via traditional and social media, Dow was aboard a Louisville, Kentucky-bound flight out of Chicago on Sunday when Chicago aviation security officers forcefully pulled him from his seat, smashed his face into an armrest, and then dragged him down the aisle of United Airlines Flight 3411. Many clients of United are cutting up their frequent flyer cards in protest. United took a hit on the stock market also. Shares in United have slipped by 4% since Tuesday.
And today a press conference was held at the Nye County School District office with a student who won a reading contest at Mans Elementary School to become Superintendent of the Day. Here's 11-year-old David Fair and Dale Norton.
Nye County welcomed a new superintendent to the district this morning. Well, at least for the day. Thanks to the school's Superintendent of the Day program, David Fair, an 11-year-old 5th grader from Mance Elementary, had the honor of being the head honcho for the day. He earned this privilege by completing the requirement of reading in the program.
He read over 4 million words in the Accelerated Reader program. Wow. From the beginning of the school year to date. Wow. And so the first accomplishment is to get to be Principal of the Day with 2 million words, and then Superintendent of the Day 4 million.
David planned out his day with the help of Superintendent Dale Norton and his own mother. His schedule included a stop by the high school, a trip to the bus yard, and even stopping in his mother's class to read for them.
We went to the bus transportation and the high school. At JG, I'll be reading in front of my mom's class and other pre-K classes. I'm going to read to them, Can I Play Too?
It's a big accomplishment to be superintendent of the day, and the Nye County School District pulled out all the stops. After the press conference, David was headed off to lunch with Dale Norton and other board members.
When we're done here, I believe we're going to go to lunch at Red Sky, and we're going to sit with former Principal Lindbergh and Board Member Sutton. And then after lunch, I believe we have a stop at the JG. And when we're done at JG, we've arranged with Chief Lewis to have a tour of the fire station, which was at his request. Yeah, it's not something that happens real often, and so we want to make it special for them and let these young people experience kind of what I do in a day. We were talking about on the way over here. My day actually started at 6:30 this morning with a phone call to Washington, D.C. and talking about the federal grants that are possibly being cut. So we were I said, if you were really in my shoes today, you'd have started at 6:30 with me. That's fun for them to get to experience the relationships that in my leadership role, what that looks like with the schools, with all aspects of the district, with the media, and the folks that we deal with on a day-to-day basis.
This is Caitlin Boyer reporting for News 46.
And stay tuned. After this break, we'll hear even more from that very studious and, by the way, super cute superintendent student of the day.
Yeah.